Hello, good evening, everybody. I'm your host, Club, the host of Global Sports Board. I'm coming to you live here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll get you guys the fact that the Knicks got their third loss in a row, which I'm very upset about. They lost to the Nuggets this time. Not pleased there. The Clips foiled King Lebron James' return last night. Gets you guys into also the fact that Bama became the new SEC champs. Also gives you guys the fact that Bailey defeated Oklahoma State as Pac-12 as the Big 12 champs, by the way, as well. And the Rod Warriors, they plot revenge on the Suns and by breaking their 18-game win streak. I'm not pleased with that either. Yeah, the Jazz defeating the Celtics, by the way, 137 to 130. You also had this Tampa Bay doesn't have much left in the tank anymore, and I'll definitely get you guys to that. And Big Ben, and the end is near for Big Ben. And I know I'm going, and I know you guys. I know I'm going with this. Oh yeah, I know I'm going with this, guys. I know where he's going with that. And you also have the Sixers winning the Hawks 92-96. And NW Hard Times 2, by the way, is tonight. So that's all there's for that. So anime started now. So that's everything to know on that, buddy. And there is more news to come, by the way, as well. All right, so first thing, I'm starting to start with the fact that the Knicks got their third loss in a row this past week to the Nuggets, 113-99. When Nikola Jokic had 32 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists. Zeke Nnaji had 21 points, 8 rebounds, 2 steals. Will Barton, 13 points, 6 rebounds, and assists. Jeff Green, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, steals, and blocks. Julius Randle had 24 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists. Evan Fournier, 15 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. RJ Barrett had 13 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and block. D Rose, 11 points, 4 rebounds, and assists. Alec Burks, 11 points, 1 rebound, and 2 steals. You know, I for the Knicks, we're going to get a win this time. But they did not. What is going on with the Knicks? Why can they not win any games? I mean, they lost 3 in a row. This makes 0 sense. They're still a good team, but they're completely just out of sync. My goodness. Knicks, win games. Get back to your winning ways. You're still a good franchise. I know you can still just, but obviously all of a sudden I thought you guys would turn this around. But you didn't. You didn't. And what happened? What happened there? Nikola Jokic out-trounced you just like that? And you had Jeff Green and those guys bouncing you like that either? Like, Knicks, Julius Randle, D Rose, RJ Barrett, Evan Fournier, Alec Burks, Emmanuel Quickly. I told you guys a couple times, step it up. Get back to your winning ways, for goodness sakes. What is wrong with my Knicks? This is upsetting to me. This is extremely absurd. I'm disappointed with the Knicks right now. Like, are you kidding me right now? A 3-game losing streak? This losing streak needs to end. And needs to end now. Whoever they get to next, their losing streak better end. The Knicks, you better end this losing streak. This 3-game losing streak you've been on. And I'm real ashamed right now. I've never been ashamed in my life. The Knicks, I mean, sure, they're still a good franchise. Sure, they may have had a few wins and losses. And they may make some plays, but the Knicks need to at least just step it up, for goodness sakes. What is going on with the Knicks right now? What is happening here? Why is there so much? Why is there so much? Please win games. It's that simple. All right, that's all I'm asking. That's what Knicks fans are pleading for, all right? Give Knicks fans it. It is that simple. So Knicks, please step it up and win games. That's all I gotta do. Please, just Knicks fans, I'm begging you, win some games. Please do so. And get back to become playoff contenders, which you guys are. I know you guys are. But Knicks, you gotta turn around, step it up. You gotta do so. Please step it up. I'm begging you to. I'm pleading you to. So Knicks, please amp up your game. Please do so. You better show up and show out. You better. Real good. Please, Knicks fans. Please get some wins. I'm insisting you to. That's all I can say on that. So Knicks, please win games. Please do so. That's all. That's all I gotta say. So I'm really ashamed of my Knicks right now. They're still good. They're still a good franchise, but they need to get back to the winning ways. All right. That's what it is. All right, please, Knicks. Please, Knicks. I'm insisting you to do so. All right. Avoid foul trouble. Avoid disaster. That's all you gotta do, guys. That's all you gotta do. And also another news here: the clip foil King Lebron James return. And as they took up the Lake Show in the Battle of LA, 119 to 115. Marcus Morris Sr. had 21 points, 2 rebounds, and his 1 assist. PG, 18 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals. Reggie Jackson had 16 points, 2 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal on the block. Ivica Zubac, 12 points, 15 rebounds, 1 assist, steal on the block. 80, 27 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal on the block. King Lebron James, 23 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals. Malik Monk had 20 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and steals. You also have Russell Westbrook at 10 points, 2. So King Lebron James returned from protocols. That has already ended. But his return to the Clips, that collapsed. So clearly something went wrong. Now King LeBron James is not, he is a vaxxed up king, but he's not a COVID king, which he is not. All right. It was a false positive test. So something went wrong last night. So Lake Show, Lake Show, they may not be able to get back to Title Town. And it's not easy for them. Because clearly, King LeBron James coming off code protocols. And it's safe to say that Russell Westbrook may not have his prophecy fulfilled. And that's his first NBA title reign, trying to become a hometown champ. That prophecy might not be seen in front of our very own eyes. And I'd be ashamed to myself, because I'm ashamed. I would be ashamed if Russell Westbrook and Melo weren't NBA champs, because they've been pursuing that for years, for decades, centuries, months. Melo and Westbrook has been to the NBA Finals like one time. Melo has not. Neither Melo or Russ haven't been NBA champs. Sure, King LeBron James is coming off a strained abdominal strain. He's coming off suspension. He's coming off his first suspension in his 19 years after he elbowed Isaiah Stewart. And he's coming off COVID protocols, by the way, because of a false positive test. He did test negative, by the way. So if the Lakers they get back to the title contention, play contention, they might be getting eliminated by the Suns, by the Jazz, by Nuggets. So clearly, those teams to look out for. Lakers may be good, but maybe not good enough. I think it's just safe to say Hall of Fame could be Hall of Famers for sure, future Hall of Famers. They may in fact proceed to just retire anyway. I mean, sure, King LeBron James finally time maybe catch up to him. Russ, he's got I think a couple years left on him. By the way, I mean, sure, he's home now, but I think Russell Westbrook, the only initiative him, but to see him become a Finals MVP, that's a different story. Or I'm sorry, in this case, a hometown champ and a hometown Finals MVP. Because like it or not, guys, none of these guys, King LeBron James, AD, Melo, and Russ, they're all in the MVP category. And they could be all in the Finals MVP category as well. Like it or not, guys. So clearly, I'd be surprised if King LeBron James, who's gonna be, I think 37 or 38, I guess. But his birthday is gonna be this month, guys. Don't forget that. My question is gonna be this: on King LeBron James' birthday, will he will he be hanging up for good? Because if he does so, ladies and gentlemen, the end could be near for King LeBron James. And sure, he may be a four-time NBA champ. He may be the king of king of the Cavs, king of the Heat, king of the LA. We all know this. Lake Show, a four-time NBA champ and four-time Finals MVP. We know what he's done. Charity, he's done charity work. The I Promise School. But one thing, King LeBron James, you better promise everyone that you're gonna retire. This has been looming on you for quite a while. You say you had a tough season, but King LeBron James, you might be you're not. Well, one thing for certain, you are not the ultimate GOAT. You're just a plain GOAT, and you may be on the NBA 75 list. But needs to say that King LeBron James, this may be the last thing everyone's gonna say. So it would be a shame if King LeBron James, didn't make it back to the finals ever again, try to become a five-timer, which he could do for sure. And sure, he's trying to eclipse MJ, try to like eclipse MJ. But if he does so, then that's pretty much all he could do. Because King LeBron James is going through a lot in his life. And I think that King LeBron James at this point is going to just hang it up for good. I mean, sure, it would be surprising, but there is no doubt that King LeBron James is the first ballot Hall of Famer. So that about that. I mean, I'd be surprised myself, though, if he decides to retire on his birthday. Like, I think it's going to be 38 this month, I guess. But I think King LeBron James has to hang it up for good. And this may be the last of King LeBron because I think 2022 might be the year that King LeBron James has to hang it up. And he may get his final title opportunity. So clearly it would be surprising to me if he did that. And he signed a 4-year offer, but I think that King LeBron James, he's so good at what he does. I know his craft. He's still the king of LA. We all know this. But I think that it's safe to say that was Minions are going to help out more. But I think that one game against the Kings, they did take out the Kings without King LeBron James, who had a bit of an injury or just had. Honestly, King LeBron James, he's got to just hang it up. But I would be astounded if he did that. So it's just safe to say that right now All right. So you said Russell Westbrook, LaMelo, Lonzo Ball, and BJ. Yeah, BJ. So yes, they did. So I will be certain right now if the Lake Show came back, but all right. So you said to me, King LeBron James is done. So was there 7? LeBron James is B. Yeah, actually, it would be actually matter of fact, King LeBron James maybe on the brink of retirement. That's a plot twist that might be slim in front of everyone else because you may never know if it's going to happen or not. I mean, it's going to be his uncle's birthday, but Willie. But the question you need to have, but the question you need to ask yourself is, Baba T, will he decide to hang it up, or will he announce his retirement on his birthday this month? That's the one question you have to ask yourself. So I would be surprised myself if he did that. And Kimbo just doing this for 19 years. So yeah, yes indeed, yeah, Russ on the Nets. So I would surprise myself though. But it's surprising to me that this will be a big move. But if he wants to do so, he can go right ahead. So you can say what you want about this. But King LeBron James may not get to town number 5. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So first you say King LeBron James should be heading back to the Cavs for his final year. 80 to the Knicks. Westbrook to the Sixers. Are you kidding me? I mean, Russell Westbrook's back home. Why did they just go to the Sixers? I mean, Russell Westbrook is trying to become a hometown champ. But that may not be suing by, I mean, look, Russell Westbrook, ever since Russell Westbrook came to his home turf, the Lake Show, yeah, he is in LA later. Let's not forget that. The Crenshaw era. Let's not forget that. Russell Westbrook, he's in dire need of getting an NBA title. Something that's eluding him his illustrious NBA career. He's been in title time once with the Thunder with Harden and KD, but Russell Westbrook is on his own now. Russell Westbrook, it's now been on getting NBA title. Something that's eluded him throughout his illustrious NBA career. We can't know that's nasty with me. Sure, he may be the triple double king. We all know he's the hometown MVP, the hometown GOAT, which everyone knows for sure. But make no mistake about that, Russell Westbrook wants to give his hometown fans what they've all been pleading for all week. But here's all right. So Clippers here's the thing. Kawhi Leonard made a phone call to PG for sure, or some sort, trying to have interest in going to the Clips. But Kawhi Leonard denies Russell Westbrook, and then Kawhi Leonard calls PG. They formed a team together in Clip Show. That was doing pretty good there. But Russell Westbrook, he wanted in on that, but he's not the invite. So Russell Westbrook, so King LeBron James was paging Russell Westbrook, and Russell Westbrook came back home, visited King LeBron James at his house, by the way, signed a bona fide offer, an offer Russell Westbrook wouldn't even refuse. And that's how Russell Westbrook, by the way, got back home. He's got to know where he's at now. And sure, Russell Westbrook gave more points in the paint, which he has. In his first game, he didn't do so well. But as of these past couple weeks, he's been doing pretty good himself. So it would be surprising to me if King LeBron James retires on his birthday, and then you would have AD, his hometown hero himself, try to get a title without King LeBron James. And it is, but it might be happening. I don't know for sure, guys. So it's going to be interesting to see how that all plays out. 80 to the Knicks. That one right there. I mean, the Knicks are becoming they were. I mean, sure, the Knicks they were their own super team, and the Knicks they made it to the playoffs last season, and the Knicks they had a win streak last season. They got eliminated by the Hawks in that first round of the playoffs, which I was very upset about. But the Knicks they were a good franchise. Sure, you got Orange Julius Randle, you have D Rose, you have RJ Barrett, you got Obi Toppin, you have Emmanuel quickly, Alec Burks, and you also have Evan Fournier as well. Knicks they were looking good. I believe the Knicks could, but the Knicks this past week lost 3 in a row. So basically, you saying to me that 80 should be going to the Knicks? That one, I'm sort of skeptical of that. But if AD decides to go to the Knicks, that's probably a game changer. But I think you should say. I mean, sure, AD is a former NBA champ, by the way, which he is, and he's also married, a married NBA champ too. He's married to the game. So yes, would I want to see AD be the Knicks? That could happen, but I don't see that happening at all. Whether to the Sixers, I mean, Joel Embiid was not with COVID, by the way. He's coming back from COVID, but not so good there. Probably not a big move there. So, Ben Simmons has been a no-show, focused on his mental health issues. So, honestly, I'd be surprised myself, though, but I don't think it's going to ensue at any long. I can tell you that. But honestly, that's certainly not going to happen. That's all there's I can say on that, everybody. So, yes, indeed, that could happen. But I would be surprised myself. So, it's that's all there is you need to know on that. So King LeBron just announced retirement on his birthday, which would surprise a lot of people, and some fans are speculating that, but it could happen. Who knows? We'll wait and see for ourselves. We'll just see how that goes from there. Also, some other news I want to get you guys into that Bama took out Georgia moments ago as the SEC champs. By the way, they took them out 42-24. So yes, Bama, they were the top team right now. What top teams? I mean, they're always number 1, but they were number 3 seed. They took out Georgia. So Bama did in fact make good on their behalf. Now the rankings, last year the rankings, so it's gonna be interesting to see that where else are going to play out. And they are going to be in the playoffs, by the way, which they are. And that's it. That is all I can say on that, everybody. So may happen. Who knows, guys? You just never know. So I'm looking forward to that. And Bama, they were former college football champs themselves, which they were. And I look forward to seeing them just make good on their behalf. I'm looking forward to that. And the Bama could do it. They could repeat history yet again. You never know, guys. And also another conference title game that happened. By the way, you saw. Let's see here. You saw Baylor taking Oklahoma State 21-16 as the Big 12 champs. By the way, so big congrats to them on that. Good one too. You also saw. Let's see here. You also saw Utah defeat Oregon 30-10 in the Pac-12 title game last night. Good one. Also, you also saw Louisiana Lafayette takes out Appalachian State 24-16. And that's all the games I got for today, guys. Right now you're seeing Michigan take on Iowa, so that's gonna be a good one by the way. But I have Michigan all the way. That's what I got on that. So I look forward to everybody so there's like seeing that. Also, this guys, that another news here. Sergio Pettis defeats Kyoji Horiguchi by spinning back fist at Bellator 272 last night at the Mohegan Sun Arena. So that was a big win for him. Big congrats on that. That's all he's doing, everybody. And this is gonna surprise you guys. It will. And Tom Brady does many and TB12, aka Tom Brady, sent on live television. He doesn't have a lot left in the tank anymore. Doesn't got a lot of football left in him anymore. I said this couple weeks ago or a couple months ago before. 44 no more. Tom Brady's legendary, iconic 20-plus year career washed ashore. We wouldn't have seen that in front of our very own eyes. Tom Brady just said, I don't got much left in the tank anymore. I'm going to make way for new talent, by the way, which I am. So Tom Brady is finally doing something right for once in his life. He's finally getting the fans what they really, really bargained for. So yes, Tom Brady is doing just that. And Tom Brady is going to surprise a lot of people. And it's been looming for quite a while. So Tom Brady, you're not going to play until you're 50. Matter of fact, 2022, you're going to stay retired. Don't ever come out of retirement. All right, once you retire, don't come out of it. Ever. So Tom Brady, if you want to retire, just give the fans what they want. All right. I'm excited you said those words. I'm excited those words came out of your mouth, which they did, which the fans wanted to hear, which the fans wanted to be in for. So Tom Brady found this something right for one. And like it or not, Tom Brady, this is going to end up being your final season. And you may be 44 for now, but then you're going to be 45 in 2022, next August 2022. So Tom Brady, as far as you know, your season's going to be over. Because Tom Brady, you're not going to be walking out as back-to-back. You're nothing more but a shell of a goat. And Tom Brady, you might be a 7-time GOAT yourself. We all know this. We know history and lineage. But Tom Brady, you don't got a lot left in you no more, do you? No. Because Tom Brady, you should have done this months ago. You should have done this on your 44th birthday in August. And you may have probably wet yourself at the Hall of Fame ceremony where you saw Peyton Manning get inducted. And people told you or said to you, shouldn't that be you? And shouldn't that be you in the gold jacket? Shouldn't that be you in the having a statue of yourself? Shouldn't that be you being in the Hall of Fame? Shouldn't that be you, Tom Brady? That's what fans said to Tom Brady. They got under his skin. Then Tom Brady went, oh, come on, guys. Don't do this to me. You bathed yourself. You probably wet yourself. That's like Pentatone. That's like the game of Pentatone the Good, which it was. But things get interesting for you when you finally sort of tag close to do that. Tag close. Tom Brady, you don't got stuff to tank no more, do you? You don't. Because Tom Brady, all you are, yourself a GOAT. You are indeed one of the most underrated 7-time champs. I'm sorry, the most underrated GOAT in NFL history. Underrated quarterback in NFL history, which you are. And Tom Brady, you're a first round Hall of Famer. Like not Tom Brady, it's gonna be you. And Tom Brady, I heard what you said to Drew Brees. Tom Brady, you retired Drew Brees. You know what you said to Tom. You know what you said to Drew Brees. Tom Brady. You know what you said? Congrats to your retirement, Drew Brees. Don't come out of it. Well, Tom Brady, they're gonna say that they are directly towards you. When you retire, you won't come out of retirement ever. All right? You're gonna stay retired and not come back on. You're gonna go to the Hall of Fame, and that's what you're gonna do, Tom Brady. So, Tom Brady, you'll be done for the rest of your life. Like it or not, your season's gonna be over for you. So, Tom Brady, now or never. Because there's no way in hell you're not gonna get back to the title time ever. You're not gonna be an 8-time champ nor a 10-time champ, which you will not be. You're not gonna play until you're 50 or 55. No. You're giving the fans what they've all been clamoring for all week. They've been pleading you to retire. That's what they've done to you, Tom Brady. They get inside your head. They get inside your head, Tom Brady. So Tom Brady, your season's gonna be a wash. Your legacy, your 20-year career, a wash. You may have been a lying goat, but now you admit to everybody that you don't have much left to take you no more, do you? Exactly, you admit that. So, good job, Tom Brady. Good job. Keep doing that, Tom Brady. Keep telling yourself that. Keep telling yourself because you're gonna look in the mirror. You're gonna say to yourself, "Should I retire sooner, or do I want to retire during?" But Tom Brady, done for you. You're just a shell of a, he's a shell of a goat. That's all he is. He's a shell of a goat. That's all he is. So Tom Brady, you're done. Done for. And if we eliminate you, you'll be done for the rest of your miserable life. That's all I gotta say to you, Tom Brady. Also, this Big Ben is that last season. Now, Big Ben is still coming up that heinous law, that malicious loss, that malicious beatdown they took by the hands of the Bengals last week, 41-10. And Big Ben knows that the end is near for him. Tom Brady already knows that. But Big Ben, the end is near for you. Big Ben, I know what happened to you out. Much like Tom Brady, who just got exposed for saying that he doesn't much love the take anymore. Big Ben, you also get exposed as well. You're saying your final season. That's what you're doing. So Big Ben, you may be in the face of their franchise for decades, and you may be former Super Bowl champion, former Super Bowl MVP, and you may be going to the Hall of Fame. But Big Ben, you don't got much left in you no more. Because what happened last week? Your squad got humiliated. Mike Tomlin got embarrassed as coach, and I'm ashamed of you right now. So if you're gonna retire, do it with class. That goes for you too, Tom Brady. You too, Tom Brady. No one forgot about you. So Big Ben, it's over for you. It's all over for you. Walk away from the NFL forever. And don't get traded ever again. You're done. Like you're done. That's it. It's over for you. It's over. And tomorrow, you're gonna get battered and beat down by the Ravens. Awakening tomorrow, and come Thursday night, you still got the Vikings. So I don't think you don't got a lot in you no more, do you, Big Ben? You don't. So the season's over. That's it. Your season's gonna be over, and that's that. You're just coming off a loss by the Bengals last week, but you're gonna look like last week's Steelers as you guys get beat down by the Ravens. So it's over. It's all over for you. It's over for you. Also, got some other things I want to get guys into. By the way, the Jazz defeated the Celtics by 137 to 130. And also, this some other news here. Those pathetic puny Warriors, they got revenge on the Suns by breaking their 18-game win streak last night. And I'm not satisfied with that at all. I'm really not. Suns were to beat them this past Tuesday. Those pathetic Warriors got away easily. So I'm not pleased with that at all. I'm really not. So Suns got really far. That's good though, but they could have beaten them again, but they didn't do so. So that's not with that. And also some other news I want to get you guys into that LaMelo Ball. You got scary Terry Rozier. Look good there. So it's very clear if none of them had COVID issues or not, or if they had symptoms of it. So if in fact they so I hope they're fully rejuvenated, they're healthy, they're well, rejuvenated, and they get as much time as they need. So stay safe, you guys. Stay safe out there. Also, another thing I want to get you guys into that one more shout out out to Jay-Z, Jeff Bridges, Tyra Banks, Marissa Tomei, Ronnie Ortiz, Magro, Nefessa Williams, Shannon Briggs, Ryan Dungy, Skip Bayless, Max Holloway, or Mad Max Holloway. You got Norma Culling, Brooke Adams, Ibtihaj Muhammad, Carlos Gomez, Andre Robertson, Joe Thomas, Sarah Harris, and that's all those you need to know on that, everybody. So, also, sorry, Kobe Clemens and Rick Victor. Somebody birthday wishes, shout out Sweet Sarah, please be sure to do some of that. If that is everything you need to know on that. So somebody birthday wish, shout out Sweet Sarah, please be sure to do some of that. That's everything you gotta know. Everything you need to know on that, buddy. Also, guys, Roman Reigns is gonna take on Brock Lesnar in a rematch for the Universal title at the newest WWE pay-per-view for 2022, Day 1. See, at Day 1 pay-per-view, WWE's newest pay-per-view gets to kick off 2022, guys. So check it out, guys. That's live on Peacock. Check a local listening, check your local listening, everybody. And also, guys, some other news I want to get you guys into that World Game gonna be tomorrow night, guys. That's gonna be live on Peacock, everybody. That's all you just gotta know on that. And that's all I gotta say on that, everybody. So World Games is gonna be tomorrow night, guys. That'll be live on Peacock. Check a look listings, everybody. That's all I can say on that. Catch that, everybody. Also, got some other news here. I want to sort of get you guys into. By the way, that let's see. I want to get you guys into just the fact that let's see here. I just want to get you guys into the fact that Richard Fight for Ultimate Showdown is gonna have and Yakuza are gonna be have a collaboration pack that's gonna be coming out December 8th. It's gonna have character customizations, Yakuza character costumes, and 40 spectator stickers, by the way. So background music as well. So that's community news right there. So check that out. So no DLC characters for Virtual 5 Ultimate Showdown, guys. Not good news there. Not looking good there. So they're out, guys. That'll be interesting news right there. That's all there's I gotta say on that, everybody. That's everything you need to know. So look forward to that. Also, guys, some other news I want to get you guys into. By the way, that it was just announced this past week, and W Morrissey and triple threat for the Impact title at Hard to Kill pay-per-view January 8th, guys, and Big D, Dallas, Texas. So that is everything you know on that, everybody. So check it out, guys. That's live on the Fight TV app. And also, guys, NWA Hard. So that, guys, you'll see Melina take on Camille for the NWA Women's title. You'll see Trevor Murdoch defend his NWA title, by the way, as well against Mike Knox. You'll see that. You'll see the ROH Tag Team Champs of the OGK, Matt Taven and Mike Bennett defend the Ring of Honor Tag Team titles, by the way. You'll see that. That's all this I got said there, but check it out now, guys. So look forward to that. And that's everything to know in there, everybody. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and also my Giants going to take on the Dolphins by tomorrow, but still know Danny Jones has gotten a bit of a neck injury, not looking good there. Just hopefully Over does better right there. And this would be a good time to get Russell Wilson. So that's long as him that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll do right there for the Khalil Sports Board. Like, subscribe to the Khalil Sports Board YouTube channel and Facebook page by any and all necessary. Send me your comments, tweet your thoughts and reactions, your responses on the Knicks getting the third loss in a row, and their third loss to the Nuggets, by the way, 113-90. Will the Knicks even get together? They need to. I'm praying the Knicks get together. They have to. 3 losses in a row. It's unacceptable. So Knicks got to get together. They gotta get it. Look forward to that, everybody. Also, guys, what are your thoughts on Baylor defeating Oklahoma State, by the way, 2016, the Big 12 title game? Let me know about that, everybody. You also Utah defeating Oregon 38-10 in the Pac-12 title game. Let me know that for sure. By 118-96, with everybody. That looked more like a playoff game, guys. So that's all I can say on that. You thought some clips foiling King Lebron James' return last night, 119-115. Let me know conversation about that. I just want to share. What are your thoughts on Bama becoming the SEC champs? Yet, let me know about that. They took out Georgia, by the way, guys. That happened moments ago. So that's all I can say on that, everybody. That is everything you need to know. That's everything I say on that, everybody. That's what I'll say. So also senior brother, what's up to Jay-Z, Jeff Bridges, Tyra Banks, Marissa Tomei, Ronnie Ortiz, Magro, Nefessa, William Shannon Briggs, Ryan Dungy, Skip Bayless. You got Max Holloway, Norma Culling, Brooke Adams. You got Tara Harris. You got Kobe Clemens, Rick Victor. That's all this you need to know on that. Somebody birthday wishes, shout tweets out down below the comments. That's all I can say on that, everybody. That's everything you need to know on that. That's all it's to it. Also, with us in the Virtual 5 Ultimate Showdown, Yakuza collab pack with the costume with DLC Yakuza costumes and background music. Let me know the comments about that. That's gonna be coming out December 8th, guys. Check that out, guys. That's all you need to know on that. Also, guys, the NWA Heart. Also, you thoughts on Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns for the Rich Shot of Day 1 pay-per-view in 2022, January 1st. Let me know the comments about that. I will address the sponsor. That's all you need to know that. World Games tomorrow night, guys. Check that out. NWA Hard Times 2 is live right now, guys. Check that out. That's all you guys say on that, everybody. That's all. What are your thoughts on TB12 being exposed, by the way, saying he don't have much left in the tank anymore? You think I know the end is with Tom Brady. Your thoughts, everybody? You think Tom Brady should retire sooner? Let me know about that. I will definitely just in response to everybody. And also, your thoughts on Big Ben being entering his final year of his career? And Big Ben, the answer for you. And Big Ben, you're done. You're done. After that beat done you had last last week to the Bengals. So, what are your thoughts about that, everybody? I'll address the response to that. That's everything you know on that. That's all I can say. Big Ben's done for. I'll tell you that. And I'll bet for breaking